Previously on The Walking Dead. While searching for a place to call home, AJ and I found an old boarding school run by kids deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named
Mano, eu sou meio
Marlon,
cego, então
and AJ pulled the trigger.
eu acho capaz de eu até aumentar a legenda.
I told AJ that what he'd done was murder, that he'd have to atone for it. The other kids agreed. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then, AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlon had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lily. We were almost eaten by walkers when suddenly one of them spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers. He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it. The kids didn't turn away the sad sight of AJ and let us back inside. After I told them how we could defend the school against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay, at least until the fight. I decided to help Violet in the bell tower. We looked at the stars together. Violet is a great friend. Those are rare. Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters. The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat. With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Violet. They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone. But we knew someone who did.
Ai, meu coração.
Mitch.
A legenda grande parece que tá em tamanho normal. O que é isso aí? Ai, caralho.
At the start, I was so little. And Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me. Now he's gone. Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Mitch was looking after all of us. He gave his life so we could go on fighting.
I know that. Doesn't make it any easier.
He'd want us to find our friends and bring them home safe.
And he'd want us to kill the people who took them.
Hey, AJ's waiting for you in the basement. We got Abel tied up tight. He's alive, but he's out cold.
Thanks.
We should bury Mitch. It's time.
I'll help you carry
Get
it.
away from him!
Eita!
You're the reason he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan, and that idiot messed it up!
Come on, Willie. None of this is Ten's fault. You know who's really to blame.
I can't believe you're defending him! This is bullshit!
10! I'll take care of this. Talk to Abel, find out where Lily took Lewis, Omar, and Asim. And Clem, don't be afraid to, hurt him a little. Maybe you'll get more out of him than we did.
Nossa, eu sei que pode ser muito delicioso eu falar isso, mas eu literalmente gostei muito mais da dublagem em português do que em inglês. Eu sinto que é tipo assim, é claro, eu não sou fluente em inglês, então óbvio que o meu entendimento em português vai ser melhor do que em inglês, mas eu sinto até mesmo que pela questão do microfone, tipo, parece que os microfones dos dubladores em português eram melhor do que os de inglês. Eu acho que a mixagem e a qualidade de áudio da dublagem em português ficaram muito melhor do que a do inglês, mas tudo bem, né? Vamos lá. Interroga a Bel. Ih, o cara ficou aqui sozinho com o dogão, né? Calma aí, como é que é? Quase que eu passo reto.
This should be strong enough to hold him.
Ah, esse barulhinho. Que isso que eu não entendi? Lousa mágica? Caraca, nossa. Ok, né? E o AJ. AJ.
Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Ah, vamos lá, né?
Wake him up.
Wake up, stupid shitting fuckhead.
Caralho, ele é a voz desse garoto.
Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap. I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning. Got any water?
Drink.
You got good manners, Squirt.
You've had your water. Now it's time to talk.
It's the first time interrogating someone, isn't it? You let me dictate the agenda. Makes me think you're weak.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here, you might be able to trade me for a little mercy. We underestimated you little shits, but Lily won't make the same mistake twice.
You think Lily would come back for you? Look at the state you're in. You're worthless to her now.
I can heal.
There is no rescue party, Abel. Only a bunch of pissed-off kids who want you dead.
So tell us where our friends are. You trade it for mercy.
Lily will never give him up. Only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me for 3 sprouts that can barely hold a gun. Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war. with some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say, point the guns the way we tell them to.
That's called kidnapping.
Give it whatever name you want. I call it survival.
What kind of place is this Delta if they use forced labor to defend it?
You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back, so stop wasting my time.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions. Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on. That thing ain't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind. Help me remember stuff. Like where Lily went. Come on, kid. Don't make me wait all day. Now that is heavenly.
Eita, filho, não morre antes de me contar, não. Ah, não. Não, não é possível. Filho da puta, não.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Isn't that what you wanted?
I did, but
You're gonna get your wish. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me. Shit. I never wanted things to end like this.
Ah, tá, é isso. Acho que o cara não foi envenenado pelo pó de cigarro, porra.
It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
will he turn?
No! My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own two hands and my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn. I'm begging you.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Okay, we have a boat. We're docked a few miles west of here, at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please, I don't want to turn.
Ah.
Not that. I wanna let me keep my face.
You don't need to watch this.
I want to.
O cara falou na cabeça não, né? Mas tudo bem. Olha, eu não sei se na vida real é tão fácil assim atravessar um crânio com a
At least he
faca.
can't hurt anyone anymore.
Yeah.
Porra, que pelo menos ensinou uma coisa boa, né, velho? Pelo amor de Deus, ainda tô no caminho certo pra esse garoto. Se eu morrer, pelo menos o garoto vai ir na
We have a
direção
boat to
boa.
find.
Ei, Jay, eu ainda tô preocupado com essa sua última bala aí, hein, fi. Pra quem vai ser essa última bala, meu caro? Ah, é mesmo, copyright de novo. Legal. Se vocês quiserem saber como é só colocar Watch to Die aí pra tocar de fundo enquanto passa essa parte. O olho daquela mental é bonito, né? Ele é um amarelo claro, infelizmente eu também tenho o meu. Não, amarelo não, né? Marrom. Marrom claro. O meu olho é marrom escuro, tipo, nem dá pra perceber que ele é marrom. Tipo assim, eu olho normalmente pra mim, você só olha, parece que o meu olho é preto. Mas é que é marrom escuro. Ei, Jay, essa última bala. Essa última bala vai ter. Vai ter coisa, hein? E esse é o episódio final da série, né? Então tudo pode acontecer. Aqui tá liberada a galera morrer.
Once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin. I dare you.
Guys, look!
Caralho, era um barco mesmo, filho. Nossa.
You see anything?
The beach, a boat, and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low.
Caralho, pra onde é que eu vou? Ah, vou com a AJ, né? Pera.
You ever seen this boat before?
No. Marlin kept us confined to the safe zone. Pier leading up to the boat? It's our only way in and out.
Well, let's see what else is down there.
Calma lá.
There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Looks like they're well armed too.
Tô louco pra botar a mão na arma.
Wait, I see Lewis.
Abel wasn't lying. This is it.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected. I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
They're probably below deck. We should have asked Abel.
When he said on a boat, I didn't think it'd be this big.
Eu também não. Literalmente.
There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Mas o que é aquilo?
Maybe if we could get walkers on the beach somehow.
Maybe not as hard as you'd think.
Aquilo é uma besta? O que foi aquilo? Foi muito rápido.
I can see an entrance. I saw that too. It looks like there's a door at the other end.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those.
Deixa eu falar com a AJ.
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
Are those torches?
Maybe. Why?
We could use the fire.
Bom, foi bem rápido. Espero que eu não tenha deixado nada passar. Caralho, AJ tá durão. Na verdade, tá todo mundo meio
Find
durão,
anything
né?
over here?
They have horses.
Let me see. More torches. Setting the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses, too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
Cara, o pior é que botar fogo chama atenção até demais.
If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us. We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
What's the plan?
Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps. Weapons.
Burn the supplies. We'll take the horses and the hay if we can.
Ruby'd help with that. She's like a horse whisperer.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
You remember that guy I told you about, James? He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again. If we lead a big enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen.
Cara, eu acho que foi uma boa queimar os suprimentos.
Perfect.
Que a gente pode usar os cavalos pra fugir.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, the raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
Hide, quick!
Puta merda. Ah, isso vai ser uma das irmãs lá do cara. Eu aposto.
A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us.
Pera aí, você vai conversar? Você vai...
Drop it. Where do you keep the people you steal? I don't know what you're... I'm not fucking around. Answer the question. The boiler deck. Second deck. They're all there. Clementine, wait.
It's Minnie.
Oh, plot twist! Eu não poderia imaginar que era ela. Eu estou surpresa.
After the attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody? 10?
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10's boots holding up okay?
His boots?
They're so old, there are more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died.
Eu não sabia
Weird.
nada.
I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. Violet's the one in charge. Really? The Violet I knew could barely stand to talk to people, let alone play class president. You're the one who convinced the school to fight back. From where I'm standing, that puts you in charge. Your leadership is going to get my little brother killed. Excuse me? Abel figured he could talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lily did, like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
Toma no seu...
He gave you and Sophie away.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
Minnie, you're wrong. Clem protected us.
Yeah. And how come so many people are dead? He wouldn't have gotten people killed. He murdered Brody. What?
Where's Sophie? Is she alive?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero. A hero? God, you're...
Nerva!
Shit.
Ai! Nossa senhora, que desespero, eu tava coçando minha barba.
Rockingham! Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
Yes, ma'am. Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious. Don't fight this. It's not too late, Minnie. You could come back to the school with us. No. No, I couldn't.
Sei não.
Are you okay?
Nothing's changed. Our plan is to get onto the boat and save our friends. So that's what we're gonna do.
Isso aí, porra.
You all should head home. Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
I warned you.
Enough, both of you. AJ and I will go find James.
Good luck.
Ai, velho. Eu já tô vendo o Paranauê que vai ser conhecer o James, que a gente precisa tacar o lugar lá pra salvar os caras. E o James vai falar, não, mas minha rota é pacifista, não quero matar ninguém, não quero deixar os zumbis morrer, não quero matar os vivos. Não. Aí eu vou ter que mandar um porra, cara, não foge, velho, meus amigos.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get? 15? 100? 1,000?
Clem, I don't... Ow.
Gunshot wound.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Here, let's rest a second.
O jogo. Tu pode até matar a Clementine, mas tu não mata o AJ, caralho. Porra. Olha os limites, olha os limites, limites.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about Tin before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and Tin wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to just punch his head. I tried breathing, kicking rocks. I don't like this feeling. Wanting to hurt somebody.
I know it's hard, AJ, but thoughts like that, they go away. You just have to give it time.
Waiting's hard. I'm just thinking too much. Like, I think I'm mad at Tin too.
Que isso, garota?
Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And then Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know?
Caraca.
When there's a plan, you have to follow it.
Peraí. Eu posso literalmente pausar uma escolha em cima do diálogo. Tipo, tem um tempo, mas eu posso pausar e, tipo, ler? Por que eu só pensei nisso agora, meu Deus? Talvez você devesse ensinar pra eles, eles tiveram uma vida.
And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
You know, they've been through different things than we have. There's probably a lot we can learn from them, too.
Like drawing and playing the piano.
Exactly. We can show them how to survive, and they can teach us to be normal.
It's weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth. Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
It's really, really hard to do by yourself. A lot of people can't without some help.
Like from a doctor?
Sure, but those are rare these days.
Or like the school, right? It was supposed to help with people's trauma.
Yeah, it was. And now they help each other.
I still like them. I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
Que isso?
I'm not.
Que isso?
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
Caralho, chamou de velha na cara dura, velho.